So I'm going to talk about one of the jobs that I had in the past. One of the jobs I had, I used to change the oil on cars and trucks, right? So pretty much any piece of equipment that I've ever operated, like trucks, cranes, cars, I have an idea, or I can change the oil on those vehicles or those pieces of equipment. Like I've done it on cars, like all types of cars, trucks, expensive cars, low end cars, and then I've done it on crawler crane with the tracks, much like the tracks you would see in the excavator. I've changed the oil on that same process. But anyways, similar, same process, whatever. But anyways, so this one particular, like I always wear these one type of gloves that have like the little rubbery on this part of it, so it's easy to grip things and pick up, because I don't like touching like boxes with my hands. You know, I used to unload boxes years ago when I was like in my late teens, early 20s, and yeah, that's the grip, so I can move fast, get it done. I gotta have that, right? But I don't like touching boxes, like cardboard. I don't like touching it with my hand. But anyways, so this one particular day, my gloves must have been oiled or dirty, or I must have spilled something. I don't know why I wasn't using my gloves, because I always use my PPE, right? But I had on these nitrous gloves, and I must have just been taking loose the plug, you know, the drainage plug for the oil. And on this one, like sometimes on those vehicles, the plugs are long, sometimes they short, sometimes it's old, you just don't know what you're getting. And this one particular day, I turned it usually I'll turn like 2 or 3 times and it start coming out a little bit, right? So then you know the backup, or you know which way it's gonna spill. You know, they all don't drain the same way. Like different things happen, okay? And some of them got a lot of oil, some of them got a little bit of oil. Like I said, so this one particular day, I think I just did like 1 or 2 turns, and that it just fell. So they had a bad plug, it fell, and everything just came out, and it got on the back of both of my hands, and it was hot. Like it was like really hot, and it hit the back of both of my hands, and I pulled back immediately, like I was done. I was like done for the day. That was painful, right? And when I inspected my hands, I went out, I left. I came from up under the bottle and went upstairs. I had to take a break, and I inspected my hands. My hands looked aged, right? It looked like I had like aged, like my hands were 100 years old, and they didn't match the rest of my body, and it was wrinkly, and it was real smooth, and I'm not sure, but I could have possibly had burn marks, right? So that could have been whatever degree burn on my hands, the back of my hands were. So like this area was smooth, right? So I don't think you could see it healed, but I don't think you can see it anymore, right? So it ain't there anymore. But anyways, imagine the men who's been like mechanics for years or a long time, and they've been doing that type of work for a long time. Like you can ladies, you can like massage their hands, you know. I'm sure they appreciate that, and it'll be unexpected. And just go up to them for no reason and just start rubbing their hands, especially this part, you know, the meaty part up under the thumb, like this part. This is what part that gets tight and that's sore for me. So I can imagine theirs. Go between their fingers, you know, do all of this, stretch it around, get some oil, or whatever type of oil, I don't know, minty, something that'll work through the muscles and loosen it up. You know, they appreciate that. It'll help them relax a little bit. That's if you care about them. I don't know. So, but anyways, that's some advice. You're welcome.